Hey guys, welcome to another video. So I'm here with lovely Alyssa, who is going to introduce herself in a second. I'm here for the treatment and she will tell you all about it.
Hi guys, as Magda said, my name is Alyssa and I'm a microneedling practitioner based in South London.
Okay, so tell us what microneedling is.
So microneedling is also known as collagen induction therapy. So it's a scarless way of collagen production in the body. It's very natural, helps promote collagen, as that's what it says. Name is sort of in the tin.
So basically it's a great sort of alternative to Botox?
Yeah, so basically people that have sort of concerns with fine lines, wrinkles, scars, whether that's surgical scars, acne scars, trauma scars, enlarged pores, looking at stretch marks, pigmentation on the skin, all of these concerns can be addressed by microneedling. So it's similar to sort of IPL laser resurfacing, chemical peels, but without the downtime, without the side effects.
Perfect. Yeah. So what are the contraindications for the treatment?
So as I said, it's basically hardly any side effects. The most that you would get is a sunburn type reaction, so you'll go red. The reaction that you get when you have the treatment is as severe as it will get, and after sort of the next 24 to 48 hours it diminishes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so tell us how many treatments do you need to get to see the results, and how often should you have one?
So initially when the client comes into clinic, we have a consultation. Mm-hmm. Within that consultation I will assess your skin. Depending on what type of problem that you have, you can tell me what your concerns are, and we will talk about what sort of length of treatment you need. Typically speaking, we say between 3 to 6 treatments over a period of 6 months. So you'd have treatments and you'd wait 4 weeks, 6 weeks, and then have your next one for optimal results.
Mm-hmm. And how long does it take to heal after one treatment?
So the reaction of every individual is very different. Yeah. So it depends on how quickly your skin heals, but typically we say between 24 to 48 hours it takes for the redness to go down, and that's really all that you'll see. Redness, maybe a bit of tightening of the skin, maybe a little bit of flaking of skin, but it's all pretty normal, and then sort of it really honestly quickly diminishes over sort of a period of time. So
so obviously you're going to see what the treatment looks like in a minute.
Yeah.
But if you walk us through like what usually happens with the consultation, and just what does a usual treatment look like?
So a client will come in, we'll have consultation. Consultation is very, very important because first of all we need to go through if you have any sort of issues, any sort of problems, any sort of conditions that stop you from having treatment. So for example, if you are pregnant, if you have active acne is another example, obviously we wouldn't treat you. So we'd have the consultation, we'd agree on what we think concerns are, what we'd like to focus on, and then I'd cleanse your skin, put numbing cream on, because obviously we use anaesthetic, because we are using needles to sort of take the edge off. It's uncomfortable, it's not painful, it's not supposed to be painful. Yeah. And then numbing cream sits on for about 20 minutes to half an hour, and then we proceed with treatment. All in all, let's say it takes about an hour for the whole process.
Okay, so let's talk about what my main areas of concern are. We've had the consultation already, so I can see that you put it on a piece of paper as well.
Exactly. So very, very important to conduct the consultation, because what that means is that you're going through to see if the client does have any issues, any problems that mean that you may not be able to treat, or that you'd have to adjust your treatment accordingly. So with Magda, we know that she has a mole here, so this is an area that I would avoid when treating. Also, she does suffer from cold sores, so the upper lip is something that I would avoid as well to stop that triggering. We've looked and we've seen that we have some fine lines across her forehead, which we'll be focusing on, and she does have some acne scarring just around her cheeks here and here. Smile lines, because she smiles a lot. So we can sort of go in and focus on this area as well, but generally we'll do the whole face, and then specific areas we target using a stamping technique.
So which you can obviously will see as well.
Yeah.
Because as you said that there is different for fine lines, I think there's just a sort of different motion, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So with derma pen or microneedling, it's very different to derma roller in that it can target specific areas because we change the setting onto how deep the needle will go. So where you have the fine lines and where you have wrinkles, where you have acne scars, we use a technique that we call stamping technique. What that means is that we're just injuring the area a bit more than we would for the rest of the face.
And then if you talk us as well through the aftercare, because this is something very important.
Of course, yeah. So obviously aftercare, very, very important. You've just had injury or injury has been sustained to your skin. So what that means is that we send you home with aftercare instructions. You don't wash your face with face wash or anything abrasive for the first 24 hours. So usually I'll send my client home and I'll say, wash your face with water before you go to bed, and just use a serum, hyaluronic acid, anything hydrating before you go to sleep. Next day, again, wash your face. You can use face wash, but make sure it's, you know, very, very gentle, and once again, hydrate with your serums and with your moisturizers. Try and stay away from SPF because we don't know what sort of chemicals are in there, and obviously you've got injuries in your skin and we don't want that to be penetrated in that. Avoid makeup as much as you can within the 24 hours, and then after that the reaction will go down. You know, you see how you feel. I'll keep in touch with you as well, you know, see how you're getting on, and then, you know, just play it by ear. But yeah,
Perfect.
that's all it is.
I'm ready.
Excellent, let's go.
So this is the...
These are single-use cartridges. So that's the reason why we use anaesthetic, because this will be coming in and out of this machine at a rate of like, I don't know how many times a second. So obviously we're using needles to puncture your skin, which is why we use the anaesthetic, because it takes the edge off. It's slightly uncomfortable, but obviously it's the first time that we're doing a treatment, so we won't be going in too deep. Needle depth will still be quite low, and then obviously as you progress over treatments we increase that. But the first time that you have it done, your skin reaction, because your body doesn't know what's happening, is the most severe that it will ever be, which is obviously redness, like sunburn, which diminishes over a period of 2 days. And then next time you've had it, because you've done it before, your body knows what's going on, so it won't be as bad, or anywhere near as bad as it was. So yeah, obviously when you have treatments, whoever you have them with, make sure that you see this and that this is open in front of you. So my practice, what I do is I open this in front of my clients so that they know that it hasn't been tampered with and it's a brand new one. So that will go into the machine. That's the machine, which has the different depths. I don't know if you can see those. Yeah, so it goes up to 2 mil. Obviously we start sort of 0.2, 0.4, and it obviously depends on which area that we're treating. So it's really good because for sensitive areas like the upper lip, under your eyes, we'd use a smaller or a lower depth. And then where we have your cheek area, because there's more flesh there, it doesn't hurt as much, we'd probably go up a little bit higher, but obviously we see how it goes with treatment.
Okay, so first I'm gonna fill out the consent form, right?
Yeah.
Why do we need that?
So the consent form ensures that you don't have any contraindications. For example, if you're pregnant, you have heart disease, diabetes, etc., you're not allowed to have this treatment. So we need to make sure that you don't have any of these conditions, active acne, keloid scars, to ensure that you don't have any adverse side effects or any adverse reactions. So first, I'm going to start off with cleansing the skin, just removing any makeup that you've got on before we apply the anaesthetic. be applying the anaesthetic now. I will let this sit for about half an hour. By the way, the forehead is probably the most painful part.
Really?
Yeah, and that's because
the skin is thin.
Yeah, the bone is there. There's no flesh there really. I'm not doing your upper lip, so I'm going to avoid that area. So now the fun bit, waiting for this to work its magic. So I'm just going to clean the skin one last time. I'm using alcohol swabs to make sure that everything is sterile and clean before we start the needling procedure. Right, so now I took your makeup off. I cleansed. When you use alcohol swabs, you realise how much
still stuff is left
how much
on.
stuff is actually left on, like how rubbish cleansers actually are. This is why they say double. Yeah, keep your eyes closed because
My skin feels numb.
Yeah, good. So good practice with all my clients. Show them we have an unopened cartridge, so that we know for hygiene purposes and safety reasons that this has not been used on anybody else. Yeah? What I like to do is apply a hyaluronic acid on each treatment area. And what this does is that when the microchannels are open, it penetrates deeper into the dermis and helps to plump up, rejuvenate, hydrate, all of the good things that we're looking for when we are treating. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Let's do this.
Let's do this. So, just let me know how it feels in terms of pain, yeah? Is that okay? That's the pressure. How are you feeling? Okay. So that's how it looks. It looks really red when you start off. Okay.
So does it go down?
That goes down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
After a while?
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to continue then, yeah? So I'm going to stamp. How's the pain? Bearable? I'm going to change the setting so that we're going a little bit higher on your cheeks. Okay. Pain-wise?
Yeah. Is it deeper?
Yeah, slightly.
Yeah, I can feel it.
And also bony area. Because that's your chin, and same as your forehead. That's probably the parts that are most. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp here, where you've got acne scarring, slightly and slightly here as well, and then a bit more on your forehead. I'm using Sensicure cream gel, which is amazing to use after you've had microneedling because it helps with the redness for any sensitivity, and it's extremely hydrating. So I'll just rub that in now. Just massage that in.
So that wasn't too bad, to be fair.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
The numbing cream really does help.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I believe that if it wasn't
Without
for this,
it.
yeah. But no.
So
It wasn't,
here, if you can zoom in, do you think? So here, as you can see, body's natural reaction here has formed clots very, very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to use the Sensicure cream to massage and rub all into the deep channels. Obviously we've applied the hyaluronic acid serum as well, which will hopefully penetrate into the pores and plump up and rejuvenate. That's all. Or is it okay?
I can't see that. It's okay. Yeah. It's a little bit sore, but...
So you'll have redness, it'll feel maybe a bit tight. Obviously just use nothing on there apart from water. Just going to leave that in to sink. So I'm going to leave that in just so that on there just to sink in. So here we are, straight after treatment. As you can see, redness, and that's about the extent of it. This will diminish over the period of the next 24 to 48 hours. So collagen production, the way that it works is the top layer of your skin typically takes about 4 weeks to shed. So what will be revealed underneath after this treatment is plump, collagen skin. The areas that we've treated, specifically where we've stamped just across your forehead, on your smile lines, the lines should be diminished and you should see a very plump, rejuvenated effect. But yeah, so we say 3 to 4 weeks, but you should be able to see within sort of 2 to 3 days when the redness does go down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so where can people find you?
So I'm on Instagram, and obviously your tag.
So everything is going to be on underneath the video?
I'm on Instagram, based in South London, but I am mobile. So obviously you've seen the equipment, it's very small, easy to carry around. So more than happy to come out to you. A lot of clients prefer that because it means they don't have to go out in public with the red face.
Understandable.
Yeah, so that really helps. So I can come to you, or more than happy to come here and have your treatment here with me.
Yeah, so check her out. Links are underneath the video, and thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
See you. Bye.